man.
What's the first vote?
Check it out, man. Y'all niggas need to get out here and vote. Vote. Fucking vote, nigga. Like, go do this shit. I know some niggas voted early, some niggas mailed in. I'm a little skeptical of those things.
Bro,
Because I already don't trust the process to begin with. But it's just one of them things I'm more comfortable going in person. But, you know, we've all seen headlines where they done found a box of ballots left at a school gym and shit. So, I mean, shit like this happens, and that's why we got to vote in mass amounts. Yeah. Because if it's a lot of people, especially a lot of blacks out voting, it's nothing they could say. Like with the Obama shit, it was too many black people voting for them to be like, oh, this shit went the other way.
Right.
But with this situation, they could do that. And I see a lot of niggas. I see a lot of y'all niggas who don't want to. And I want to. How do y'all feel? Your boy Charlamagne, man. He said he said he wasn't. He said he was going. He said he was going right in. He said he was going right in, man. He said he was going right in if Kamala Harris wasn't on the ticket. So if she wasn't on the ticket with this nigga, he was going right in somebody.
Somebody like who though?
I don't know.
Like everybody talking about this writing in shit.
Yeah, like Kanye.
If it was so open,
you see that ad?
Why they not running, bro? If y'all got so many ideas of who y'all go right in, why they're not in the race?
Even if they are, it's like, listen, bro.
I'm just
like if you vote green, like if you vote in green, right?
I might write in feel the burn.
Better fucking not.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna write in feel the burn.
Niggas get technical when you be like, well, if you write in or if you vote green, that's a vote for Trump or that's a vote for Biden. Now technically that's not the case, but you're voting for somebody who has absolutely no chance in hell of winning. So you might as well vote for one of these two candidates. Either route you go. It's just why am I gonna vote on this person who just is not gonna win instead of.
That's why I think Kanye working for Trump. Continue.
Think so?
I mean, no,
go crazy. Drop your theory.
Cause why would you put this right in Kanye ad out? I just don't get it. Like, why? What's the point?
Cause Chance backing him. Cause Chance the rapper
really
don't do it. Man, yeah, that's the guy.
Fuck out of here.
I
think he in cahoots, man. I don't see no other reason why you would do some dumb shit like that.
He might be a little plant. He might be a little plant to split the vote. That's possible. Y'all niggas think?
I know it is.
That shit dumb as fuck, bro.
I forgot what I was listening to. Somebody was like
he has a really a real ad.
Shout out to the Lupe and Roy show. I wanted
that I did not get to check.
I just want to shout them out. They have an amazing podcast.
You're not cool to me. You're not tough to me. You're not the measuring stick of what street niggas listen to. I don't look at you like no type of street nigga.
Shout out to Royce, bro. But no, I think Lupe was saying like it's not really.
Lupe a motherfucker though.
Everybody was saying like it's splitting votes, but it's really. I hate this whole process. I don't like. I don't shit on anybody who feels like their vote doesn't matter, because I understand why you would feel that way. But
when you get multiple people feeling that way, though, thousands and thousands of people, that's when it matters.
But I think because people kind of ignorant, though, bro.
Okay.
Because, yeah, as one person, you're one person.
Okay. All right, look. I'm a proponent of voting. Like, I believe.
Bars.
I believe.
Proponent.
I need a T.I. drop for crack every time you use big
That's
words.
a fact.
I'm out here, bro.
Yeah.
But I really believe in the process, what it means to vote. I don't think the execution is anywhere close to a point that should give people confidence in their vote. Like I don't think a lot that has gone on in probably the past, let's say like decade, really, like I don't know what these votes mean, especially like if you look at the last election, everybody knows that Hillary got the popular vote. Still, there's electoral college, which I still like. We was in school for how fucking long? trying to understand these concepts. I still don't understand the concept of like the electoral college. I'm just being honest. Like I don't understand just the principles behind it. I don't feel like I don't feel like this system encourages, number one, this two-party system that we've been living with
Trash.
forever.
Ass cheeks.
Booty
butt.
If you watch how politicians just in general, how they interact with one another, one side does the other side. It's like vitriol and chaos, both sides. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there may be people that you subscribe to certain notions that these people have, but we was gonna get to Ice Cube, right? Like later.
Definitely.
Okay.
Probably like directly after this.
Yeah. I think the Ice Cube, once we get into that topic,
I mean, we
it
here.
could go, I mean, either even further. Just the where I'm at, I will vote. I don't like the candidates. Like I
Fuck y'all.
do not like them at all. And I could understand why, if you stood in front of like maybe an 18-year-old who's just getting to vote for the first time, and they're looking at it like, okay, these are the options. I don't know if y'all seen the presidential debate, but you know, race always, they're trying to insert race into like these topics and shit.
Terribly. Well, the questions be straight. The candidates'
I was about to
answers
say,
suck.
neither one of them take time to really expound on anything, but yet and still I have this celebrity and that celebrity telling me what to do. Like a lot of this feels like it doesn't feel pure. None of it.
And it's not the first time though it's been like this though.
No,
Yeah.
it's like this is what it is, and I get pissed off because this country is still living off of like shit that motherfuckers wrote like 400, 500 years ago and shit, and there have been. I get irritated with the process. It takes like fucking 10, 15 years to change laws and shit like that. It'd be like, motherfuckers, you go from being a baby to being old as fuck and nothing has really changed.
And that
like
be my
with
only
policy
problem with all of this shit
or
though,
anything. So, yeah.
That's why I had another question to that. Like, why do you think people don't focus on like these Senate seats and shit
It's
like
not
that?
out of-
Like
it's-
nobody talks about those
And that's what I was
things.
gonna-
And
I
it do be
blame the
people
people
out there who are
that's there.
trying to be there for the people, but they don't get talked about and nobody tries to back them. I think it's certain outlets that do a good job of connecting with those people. Only one I can think of off the top of my head, you know, Desus and Mero have somebody who's a senator or a congresswoman or something on their show. But that's it from what I see on a grand scale. And those things are important. Like you guys talking about the stimulus checks. It's not Trump doing anything. It's the Senate and the House of
Smoke and mirrors,
Representatives.
man.
Everybody's
It's smoke
they're
and mirrors.
fighting. They're fighting
They're
over
beefed
it.
out.
You need to make sure you get the people that you want that are going to speak on behalf of you in those offices, but they don't care about none of that.
They don't want us to care. That's the thing. So they put these smoke and mirrors up where the presidential thing is the big thing, but like how you said, the Senate and stuff like that.
But-
They don't
but
put
let's
the they
think.
don't put the attention on that because that's really what the change comes at.
You know how many Senate emails I get and text messages I get about Senate and stuff? They throw it right in your face.
Yeah, I was about to
Niggas
say,
just be
I
like,
don't
smack,
think-
get that shit out of
Yeah,
here.
but
President.
the public though, like they throw it in your face, but it's not like how it should.
Signs. My fucking mailbox be full of like,
Bro.
vote for me for this, but
Oh,
nobody goes and looks into it. Like I've been looking at it since I stay in Clinton Township. I've been looking into the local government there more because I'm here. So it's like, let me
I for sure be
figure out what the fuck is going
It's
on.
also- yeah.
So I used to, but now I'm like, let me check
dude.
this shit out real
It's-
quick and see what the fuck is going on around here. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta live in this bitch.
We gotta remember too, money, bro. Like a lot of this, like, you know why campaign costs and all that shit
That's
keep
why a
coming
lot of
up.
people drop off.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, if you're a man or woman of the people, usually you're not gonna be like
Most
heavily
likely
funded.
he can't afford it.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not gonna be heavily funded to be in front of people consistently, and in a way to really impact. So you got a lot of people who do want to change things, and the people who step out of that mode of being a politician, but you got like this old system. Like I feel like a lot of these things we've been talking about, systemic racism, a lot of these systems are just old as fuck.
And it's
So
hard to break them chains.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Y'all better get like Ghost, start setting shit up on this bitch. Get these funds together. Rob your own venue. I'm just saying, bro.
They do that shit already.
Yeah, this
And then you
shit-
wonder why
yeah,
motherfuckers
this shit's
like,
sick,
yeah,
man.
bro,
It's some
Insurance
sick shit.
jobs.
This is some sick shit, bro.
Get y'all shit
Slip
done.
on the banana peel.
But there are people who do want to help you, and a nigga who wants help couldn't tell me the first person that is.
don't
Like,
be knowing
okay,
how that shit
like,
be
oh, so
either
you
though,
want
man.
you want these things? Did you know that there was somebody who wants to do those things for you, and you can be the person that backs it? Like, I saw a nigga upset like that nobody was talking about the senators and shit, but he not voting and was bashing people for voting. I'm like, well, why don't you be the guy and get people to follow?
Because everybody
in
not
those
leaders
steps.
though, bro.
Yeah, but just shut the fuck up.
yeah,
So shut up.
I
Like,
understand
unless
that
you gonna be
shit.
the nigga to constantly every day tell
that's a
people
fact.
like, hey, you need to be doing this. Check this out. You need to be doing this.
It be a lot of people saying shit, but they get scared of the reactions. You know what I'm saying? Dude might really want to do that shit, but he like, man, how people gonna feel about
It might
me?
not
You know
be
what
any
I'm saying?
reactions
But
at
the
all.
nigga don't
Like,
know.
niggas might just not even
Hey,
say
niggas
shit.
scared of the
But do
follow
your-
Who used to
yeah.
say?
Like, whatever.
Niggas gotta
The
take the
follow-through
joke. What
crazy.
Steve Harvey say?
Oh, come on.
The follow through crazy.
What Steve Harvey
Come on,
say?
man. We ain't quoting him, man.
Fuck. Gotta make the leap.
we ain't. Not Steve.
My nigga Steve Harvey, dog.
Hold on,
Y'all voting for Biden?
where we at on time?
I ain't voting.
Y'all voting y'all voting for Biden? We at
I got a question.
Voting for
we
Kamala.
at 625. You want to restart them now?
No, I just real
No,
quick.
go ahead. Yeah,
why is it a reason why Biden and them didn't want to chop it up with Q? Like, was it a reason they wanted to wait?
They say it's campaigns, huh? I still don't know
That's
why.
crazy because
Yeah,
I
bro.
feel like if it's campaign, this is the time though.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
This is the perfect time to sit down and
That's why I be saying like this shit with like systems and like how
it's
I
crazy,
kept
bro.
hearing this sentiment because like Ice Cube's not a politician, and it's like other people.
Neither is your president.
Look at all the look at. There's work that other people have been doing towards, I guess,
that shit dumb.
making the strides that he trying to make. It's very much like it's damn near like with any industry where if somebody come in with big aspirations or whatever and they look towards the top, it's gonna be people like, nah, you need to grind before you can even get yourself up to this point where this makes sense. I don't know if politics is the thing. Should be a realm like that. Like, it shouldn't be like when you got like a new rapper or a new podcast coming out and, you know, they like, hey, you don't deserve this or that. Like, this isn't entertainment. I feel like a lot of this is just based on people and the type of person that you are going into an office.
But that's why it don't make sense because again, like you got her, she's on Breakfast Club trying to get her shit off. When was that?
Mark
Last
Kamala?
year? Yeah.
Oh, she did it. She did that.
last
she
year.
did do Breakfast Club.
Oh
You ain't
no,
watch
she's
it?
supposed to
I'm
be
talking
here.
about-
She's supposed to be here this week.
Oh.
I think. I thought
you
it came out.
You got somebody like Ice Cube that's been really riding for this shit for the longest.
Yeah,
and
that's
who's
a
really
fact.
gonna talk about certain demands in certain ways. Like again, and if you this person that's supposed to be for our people, that's an easy dub.
That's a fact.
I'm
So that it don't make sense to me at all.
I'm
Like,
very much under the impression that, and I'm pretty sure there has to be a politician or two that have listened to Fuck the Police or listened
Facts.
to Cube and been influenced to do better for their community based
'cause
off.
at the end of the day, that song is a message about y'all trash ass police officers that's still out here to this day. That song was made in the 80s.
Yeah, and if I can inspire
Like
you
the
through
fuck,
through
yo.
my art, then why would I not be able to inspire you or make change through
Coming
just my
straight from
words?
the
Like,
underground.
just,
And
you
my
know
thing
what I'm
is,
saying,
Ice
talking.
Cube is
Cause I'm
not just a
brown.
dumb nigga either. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Ice
you
Cube
know.
go come in there correct as hell and tell you what's what.
Nah, exactly. He's
That's
very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. And he's trying to work towards getting something for us. Like he's
Yeah,
giving
bro.
he's given a game plan. So I mean he has, let's see what we got.
And I will say I'm not familiar with the contract with Black America or what they were saying, like the platinum plan that Trump had, that he took elements out of that. I'm not
And that's my
familiar
thing too.
with
Like,
that.
and I feel like people be so ignorant when
So
like,
preface
they
it
want to
with
say
that.
they don't fuck with Trump or they don't fuck with this. If Trump win again, we still need somebody that's going to be able to talk to this man and tell him this is what we need. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just
a
like
fact.
with Jay, I don't fuck with the NFL, but at the end of the day, we needed somebody from our side to go in there and still have these conversations and these talks.
What's happened with that?
Yeah, if the systems are
Shit, we
there,
don't know
like
yet,
that's what I'm
but
saying. Like,
just saying, like that shit takes time, bro. We still talk about old ass laws and all this shit that ain't getting changed. We just not getting real people that's a real voice that's go try and make
these
some change.
niggas just banning chokeholds and shit like that,
Yeah,
or like
like,
lynching.
the
Like,
fuck, bro?
isn't like lynching like? This is what I'm saying. Like, so you have something like that that's ingrained in like
And-
our Black history, like
yeah,
in
bro.
us and our ancestors and shit like that. You mean that shit is still not a law? So how do you turn and tell an 18-year-old or somebody who's like our age who been seeing this shit? And see it in a way like, I don't know if like our predecessors and you know what I'm saying, the people who came before us, they had the knowledge that they could get. We have all the knowledge in front of us. We have all access to damn near anything. And a lot of this is just history repeating itself just in different ways. And it just looks like it's, I don't know. I'm not very happy. I'm not enthused. I'm not inspired. I don't feel good. That's it. Like I'm not with just these systems that we've been placed in or asked to be a part of, or processes that, you know, our ancestors probably thought, like, I think like our ancestors thought voting would have a bigger impact than what it actually has in.
More things did get moved back then.
Yeah, and
voting.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was more. I think if they saw like what this is like right now, I don't know what. I don't think everybody would just like unanimously be like, "Oh yeah, we was fighting for like," you know what I'm saying? Like, we're in a situation that every Black person seems to have been in, like just in a different way.
Yeah, they'll probably be like, "What happened? Like, what happened?" It's all
Yeah,
like,
like
yo, we ain't want to get beat in jail for a week like y'all. That's what it
What
was.
happened to that boy?
That's what it was. We didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
We couldn't do that.
It's like, because y'all was doing it, I thought y'all was doing that so we wouldn't have to do it. Like,
Yeah.
and now we in a situation where
We might
I don't
have to.
know. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
So
Hov did that,
it's-
so hopefully you want to go through that.
And I don't want to, like, I hope I'm not coming off disrespectful by saying none of this.
No,
shit,
because you gonna
but-
vote. So I think if you voting, you
Yeah.
can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
But these niggas who not need to just shut the fuck up. Like, I don't want to hear shit from niggas who just not. Like, if you voting, I nigga, you can say,
Yeah.
like I be having my gripes and shit with Biden, and niggas just be like, yo, don't spread this. Fuck, I'm spreading what I want. He's still getting my vote, so I'm gonna talk my shit.
Yeah.
But your top two battle rappers,
My top
Charlie
two.
Clips, Charlie Clips and DNA.
That's a crazy top
They
two,
got with Joe Biden.
Actually, them motherfuckers legends though.
They got with Joe Biden. This shit put a little chink in their shit for me. But I don't know about everybody else, but put a
Play
little
it.
chink in it.
I wanna hear
for
it.
me. Yeah, we'll play some.
I ain't hear this shit.
DNA has pulled up. He's been texting Charlie Clips because he should be voting. He shouldn't be working on his jumper right now. Is what Charlie Clips is doing at the basketball court. Charlie don't know why he should go vote.
Okay.
You know, this was a bold move for Biden. Because if I was Trump, I would really just like make a ad with all of the reckless shit these niggas have said. like on battle rap, and put it in an ad for white people to just be like, oh, are these just make the white people take control
No, they
of the
repping
situation?
with the shit. They tried to
You
put
know
the
what I'm
MAGA
saying?
hat on Ice Cube and 50.
They did, but this shit. Like, think of an ad. Think if white people saw an ad where like they saw these two niggas battling and saying a bunch of wild shit. You put that out, white people would eat that shit up. Like green bean casserole, nigga. They eating with raisins. They eating this shit up, nigga. They going crazy. They gonna be like, look, what is this that Biden's doing? These niggers, it will go nuts. Look at these niggas trying to kill each other. Do these niggers think? Hey, it will be. They wouldn't understand that it's like battle rap.
sick.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sick you said it, niggas
They
like
wouldn't
that.
get it. Hard. It already are. Let's see what. Which one your number one? DNA or Charlie? Charlie. All right.
These niggas is not on my.
Okay. Yeah.
Virus as a joke. And that's the part that frightened me. When you choose a president, it's supposed to be a knockout. Then why this situation doesn't entice me? If you got the answers to get me out this dark path, my brother, enlighten me. We always telling each other to stay woke. That's why this time we gotta use our voice and you have to vote. The facts should show. Biden has a plan for African Americans. We're not dealing with your average Joe. I see the way you looking right now. You know exactly where I'm gonna go with this.
What would you do if you saw two niggas doing this at the best?
Hey, get the fuck
It's
out.
pretty
I've never
clever.
seen this, bro.
That's pretty clever, though.
At
I
the
like this.
basketball court, you see two niggas
These
arguing with
niggas
each
is
other.
socially distancing.
Yeah, they for sure are, though.
and battling on a basketball court about
I see a
politics.
baseball
For
diamond.
4 years, we had Trump in office, and we made the most of it. But we
this
finally got
angle is
somebody that can be
crazy.
in office, that can give us a chance to have home ownership. I'm talking to all of you. $640 billion
have
over
a
the
house.
course of 10 years, so we can finally
took
get
him
housing
to-
that's
he took him to
affordable.
the,
Look at him now. I got.
To the outside the White House.
So you
to
think
look at the
because
Black
you
Lives
brought me
Matter
here that I'm
thing?
just supposed to confide in Biden? What about the innocent blacks that get snatched out their vehicles just for riding? We don't even ask for much. All we do is ask for
CNN
respect.
trying to hear this shit.
Before they did what they did to George Floyd, this country had their foot on our neck. Now do you understand why I'm upset? I feel you. Because every time we throw the system an uppercut, all they give us in return is low blows. But Biden and Harris got a plan to outlaw the
Nah,
chokehold.
nigga, they give us
It's
another
inspiring.
cut.
Now
And
I'm
another
trying to get
cut.
a plan
And
because
another
I'm
cut.
trying
That's
to
what
do
they
the
give us,
firing.
nigga.
And with
Come
Myle,
on, nigga.
listen,
Wait.
listen,
This
listen,
is
good,
listen,
Tay-Rock.
Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Eric Gardner, Trayvon Martin.
And this nigga talks about none of this. So this shit is ridiculous. Only the Biden don't talk about this shit.
That's a
Biden
fact.
don't talk about this shit. He ain't talking about that shit, man. Y'all talking about all this shit. Y'all talking more black shit than I have not heard Joe Biden's plan for black America.
You don't got no fucking
out to Charlie.
plans, bro.
I ain't heard that shit, man.